Hey everyone, Tony from Hearns. Finally at the end of the B6.4CC build. This is the last one, is it? Episode 6, 7, I'm not sure. It's a lot longer than our normal ones because it's been taking so long for me to cut all the threads in this plastic fantastic thing. But we're near the end. If you look now, at the end of the last episode, I was about to start doing the turnbuckles, and I said in the next one, by magic, they'll be done, and indeed they are. Gotta say, I hate turnbuckles, you hate turnbuckles, we all hate doing turnbuckles. These were the best I've ever done. Not because I did a good job of them, but I did. They were just the right amount. You didn't have to force it into the ball ends. It just went in really nicely and really easily. It was really, really good. I almost enjoyed it. Can I say that? I enjoyed doing turnbuckles. These were really good. And the turnbuckles themselves are all the same length, which helps. You're not constantly ferreting around to make sure you've got the right length. They went together easily. You might have actually seen the post on the Hearns Facebook page. I actually put them together while I was sitting out serving customers out in the shop. And I was able to do them, put them aside, and before I came on air now, I've just snapped them all on. They're ready to go. So, cheers to Associated for that. The turnbuckles and ball joints, just good. They're on now, ready to go. So we don't have to worry about them. Next thing in the list, shockers. We're going to put the front ones on first. Turn that around. And this is, I'm just going to put this on loosely for now to stop it. It was a bit reluctant. And I've already pre-tapped the thread down here for this. This is a 20 mil, so it's a pretty long one. Interesting. Sorry, what am I doing? This doesn't go in there. I've just realised now this actually goes in the middle. So, of course it does. I thought that looked a bit out. Where is my 2 mil? That one's done. Now we tighten up the top. I think I did one shock on the last video, and after that was finished, I sat down here and did the other 3. You don't need to see me doing all 3 shocks, all 3 other shocks. Let's put this on. And M3x20 again. It's fighting me, it doesn't want to go in. Ha! I win. Nice and easy. Front shocks are done. Car will never be run, but feel nice anyway. Onto the rears. Bleed screw outwards. I still like the irony of using a Tamiya wrench on an Associated. I wonder how many millions of these they've made. The Tamiya box wrench. Probably some factory in the Philippines that all it does is make Tamiya box wrenches. This is a little bit difficult to get to. Okay, that's better. That's done. And I'm actually going to leave it turned upside down and do the other side now. Another M3, this little one here. I suppose it's at this point when you say, yeah, we've got a car now. Once you've got shocks on it, it's serious. I have to say, apart from the annoying bit of having to pre-tap all the threads, it's actually been a nice car to build. All credit to Associated there, they've made an easy build. And one more here. Okay, we've got suspension front and rear, feels nice. Next page, we're getting near to the end now. I don't know how happy I am. Next page has got mounting the engine and the fan mount, neither of which we're doing. And then putting in the electronics with transponder, like ESC, receiver. We're not doing that. I'll put the battery strap in now. I've already put in the two little, I don't know what you're going to call them. They call them a battery strap nut, but whatever. It's just there to stop it moving backwards and forwards. I've already put in the shoulder screws. And this just goes on top like that with these little thumb screws in, of course, the factory team blue. I wish these were a bit bigger. When you've got big fat fingers like me. That's done. Battery straps on. Next page. Battery, and there's also a chassis brace that you can put on now that goes from here up to here. We're not going to bother with that either. I'd rather have less things on there so people can see it. You can see we're getting serious now. The body shell. The body shell is back at my house at the moment. I've decided that I'm not going to paint the body as such. We're going to leave the body clear. I've already trimmed it out. I'm just going to clean up where I've trimmed it to make it all nice, and I'm just going to paint window surrounds and tint the windows, so it'll just enough to differentiate the windows from the rest of the body and leave the body clear so you can look through it. That means wing next, which I've already cut and trimmed and have the holes in ready. That goes there. Well, it would if I didn't. I need to put the wing bright on first. We'll just. Surprisingly enough, this is important because it changes the angle of the wing, but it's probably not important for this. I also put it on upside down. Silly me. Alright, I'm going to set it up so there's just a little bit of a forward rake. It goes there. That's twice I've knocked that off. That's wing mount now, the M3x10. That's one of these. Push it through the wing button. We'll screw that in. Ooh, I think maybe I should have tapped that one down a little bit further because I can feel the resistance, so it's obviously hear that? That's the sound of Tony, you should have tapped that a bit further. It's okay. Just get rid of that bit of crap. Same again. I'm going to go back to this one. Ooh, doesn't sound good, does it? Wing mount done. You'll see over on the side here I've got a lot of screws left over. Normally that's not a good thing, but there's a lot of bits that some parts that I didn't put on, and that's fine. They were deliberately not put on. They all have a specific purpose. We've still got the gear cover to go on. There's a lot of things but they're not important for this. This is, as we've said, a display kit. Now, I never thought I'd get to this part. The car is essentially finished, apart from the wheels, the clear wheels. They're one of my favourite bits. We're just going to mount these on. Not going to put tyres on. Part of me wants to put the pink sweep blockheads on it, but that's sort of mixing up, isn't it? Blockhead motors is associated more with Tamiya, not with Associated, and I suppose it will look a bit crap with the blue alloy bits on this and pink tyres, but I like them. They're on my personal race car. Just got to get that to cooperate. Good thing is you can see where the hex is. You're not wondering where it is. Let's just get this on. Just okay. Now, there's one left. There's a significant moment for me. The final fastener on the B6.4CC. And of course it falls out of the wrench. This is the moment. Done up. Just going to move that off to the side. Here we go, people. The CC, the polycarbonate clear edition of the associated B6.4 buggy, certainly one of Associated's most successful cars, and they've had an awful lot of successful cars, reproduced here in clear polycarbonate form. Now, I think I've said before, you can't really run this buggy. Associated suggests that you don't even try. It's something to have sitting on your shelf so people can come in, non-RC people can come in and go, oh wow, how cool is that? They can see how the gearbox works. It's just, it's an attention grabber. It's something that people love to look at, and you can proudly display it anywhere. These are available if you want to go and buy one. We've only got this one, I think, and we're still undecided as to what's going to happen with it. The intention was to take it out to our sister store, the Hobby Man, out at Narre Warren, where it will live in their display case. But if someone makes us an offer for it, I'm sure we'd be happy to sell it as well. And you get all the worst part done. Some other poor bugger, i.e. me, put it together for you, so you don't have to do the bit that you don't like. It's been an interesting build, very frustrating at times. Some bits I did not enjoy. What you don't see is me spending an hour before each video pre-tapping most of the threads so that I don't have to do it in front of you on camera, because that's not exciting. But it's done now. It's made me think twice. I have an RC10cc, the original gold pan RC10, although it's a silver one in the clear edition. I'm not sure whether I'm going to build that one or not. Maybe in 6 months' time when I've got over this one, we'll give it a go then. For now, this is the RC10B6.4CC from Associated Electrics. Clearly an amazing car. I'm Tony from Hearns. Thanks for watching.